Hey everyone, welcome back. It is dawn, and I have chosen probably the very worst possible time to do a bloom because about 5 minutes ago my puppies decided that it was loud ruckus playtime. So I don't know how this is going to go, and I don't know how much I'm going to have to cut out because of their noisy behavior, but I'm hoping I can get through this video without too much interruption. They are a handful when they get rolling, and this is about the time of night, I guess, that they get like this. So I've got kind of a makeshift setup here tonight in my dining room on my counter, my bar counter, and I've got a color palette in mind that I want to try out. So hopefully everything will work out well. I've got a base that I lightened a bit from the original color that I got when I mixed. I was using the leftover from my last painting, and I wanted it to go back to the green side again, but more of a turquoise, but I didn't want it really dark. So I added more pouring medium, and I added some Master's Touch Viridian, and I'm getting a light bath here from each side. Master's Touch Viridian, which is a pale aqua, and that was way too light, so I added just a little bit of phthalo green to deepen it up again. So I've got kind of a medium turquoise, and I'm hoping that will work well for this. I've got a box that I'm using to corral the paint so it doesn't fly all over my dining room and myself. As you can see, this comes up almost chest high for me, and I'm not going to be able to blow it, so I'm going to use my blow dryer. And give me just a second. My hoodlums have decided to get into something. All right, so my girl puppy decided to mess around behind the bar and knocked my, oh, here they go, knocked my camera tripod over, and I decided to reposition it to maybe give you a better view. And you're going to hear toys scuttering across the wood floor, because that's what they do. But I'm going to kind of dive in and explain as I go, instead of explaining it and then doing it and explaining it. So I'm going to get this pillow down on this 15-inch round. And I'm going to use some interference colors that should show up pretty good as it dries. I hope. Sorry, very distracting when the puppies are growling at each other and acting out. So hopefully the interference colors will react, and this base is dark enough for them. It should be, because this will dry several shades darker. Before I get started, I just want to kind of show off my new coffee mug that I ordered from 3D Ford Parts. He is a ceramics maker. He is excellent, and this is a phenomenal, huge coffee cup. I absolutely love it. And this is high-fired, so this is old-style stoneware, and I'm having tea tonight in it while I paint. Let's hope I paint. So I want to move this base out a little bit, and just kind of hang with me here because I don't have a lot of grabbing room for my spinner, so I'm going to have to kind of make do as best I can with the room that I have. And I didn't want to bring my big paint corral downstairs. I probably should have, and a step stool, and that might have gone a little bit better, but it'll be all right. So I've got my pillow down, and I want sort of a faux pillow that I'm going to kind of design up a little bit and then do a bloom on top. And I've got some bubbles, so I need my torch. I'll be right back. That was a bit of an adventure. Let's get these bubbles gone. And I think that I will use, I'm going to go with Pearl Violet. And this is my poly color from Alumilite, sold by Stone Coat. All right, I think I'm ready to roll here. Just getting the mess off my fingers. So, just gonna put down a little bit, just a strip, just like that. An Emerald Cap is one of those Mateo, the pigments that I sent back. Still have a ton of it mixed up. This I mixed with a little Amsterdam Pearl Green. So I overlap just a little bit for that. And let's see, we've got violet, emerald, and let's do the teal. This is my Polycolor custom mix of blue and green interference. So I think that's plenty of that. I'm just gonna take my palette knife and get right on the edge and pull this over, just like that, nice and gentle. And then wipe off my knife and get this little area here. I pulled the pillow over, which is a drag, but maybe I can fix it a little. Make sure to stay out of my pillow this time. Oh, and I had some on the top of my knife. It's not really gonna show anyways, so we're good. And you know what, maybe I will use my palette knife one more time and just give this a little push back over here, just so I get really good coverage. Just in case I need it. Hold on, my puppy's got something. He is big on stealing things off from the table to get my attention when I'm busy doing something else. And he knows that he's naughty, and he doesn't care. And my girl is no better. She does the same naughty stuff, so it's all the same. All right, so I think we got a good thing going here. And let's start with, I want this on the bottom. This is the Golden Fluid Quinacridone Violet. Ooh, and she's thick. They're all quite thick. They kind of need to be so that they hold up the cell activator, which I thickened quite a bit from my last video. Get plenty of that down. And then I have this little piggy, Athena. It's going right on top. And I've got two opaques here, and I'm going to just drizzle them. They're going to be kind of like the isolation between the pigment layers. So this is Brilliant Yellow from Amsterdam with a little titanium white in it to lighten it up. Oop. Make sure I don't get big bloops of it. Just need to have lots of holes in it. I have this little piggy show pony that I'm doing next. And then I have ultramarine blue with titanium white in it to lighten it. And it, oddly enough, made this beautiful shade of periwinkle that I like a lot. So this also needs to just drizzle because this is opaque. And then I'm doing the sea glass. And I'm not putting another tube paint on top before I put the cell activator on. I don't know how that's gonna roll, but we are going to find out. You know, I wanted to use macaw, and I think that I will just dig in and drizzle some on. This is TLP. All right, I think we're good. And let me get my blow dryer out and ready. Here we go. Hope for the best. Now, I rarely get away with using my little purple Wazer on low, but for some reason I did, and I'm good with that. I'm debating whether I dare to blow into that center. I think I will just a little bit. All right. Not going to chance doing it any more than that. And of course I have to move my pillow again because it has begun to dry from chasing down things that I missed and my puppy's eating my mail. Okay, I think we are ready to give this a spin. You know what, I'm gonna give it a torch real quick first because I see some bubbles in the reflection. That I really don't want to have show up after the fact. So, give her a spin. I have to hold my box because it shushes around on the wood top. Oh my goodness, how pretty. All right, so it's gone over this side already. So I'm gonna give it a tilt carefully. And then I'll set it off center. There we go. I shifted the paint weight and gonna spin it carefully. This is really awkward, this box thing. Oh my goodness. Just need that paint to go down evenly. It's going, but it's slow. Probably should have balanced it a little bit better before I started spinning. This box is working really, really well for corralling the paint. So I'm happy about that. And the cell activator is breaking up really nicely in that center. So I'm just gonna lift this and give it a pretty hard tilt. See if I can get everything running down this end a little bit better. There we go. And then spin it off center again. I think that's working pretty good, so let's give it another spin. Oh no! Just exactly what I didn't want to happen happened. Oh well. Got a little out of control there. Now I gotta get it to go. Fill this side in a little bit. Just a little. Because everything else has evened out pretty nicely. I should be more patient. I'm not good at it. Alright, I think it will even out now. I don't trust it to stay on my spinner because it's very, very slimy now. And I'm just going to wait to clean up all at once when I'm done. And I want to gently, I think, break that center. I'm really afraid to blow into it for fear that I will end up getting into that pillow, and I really, truly don't want to do that with this color palette. See what happens with this spin, see if it starts to break a little bit. And I don't want those itty bitty cells in the center like I have with my last bloom. Okay, it seems to be breaking up well, and I can see some holes, so I think as long as I keep spinning it, it should eventually break up. And I'm going to give it another torch. I'm going to wipe all the paint off my gloves. I'm gonna grab a straw. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it. I got a big straw because I want to do just a gentle puff of air. And hopefully I didn't go overboard with that. Got nice dots opening up. And they are not aqua colored, so that is a bonus, because that's the color we don't want to see in the center. And a lot of it will sink as well, I hope. All right, that's looking really good. So I'm going to pick it up and just give it a little tilt. Just want to see if my center is Still moving at all? It is a little bit. So I'm gonna tilt it away from the camera just a little bit for a moment. And what it's doing, I'll turn it so you can see it. What it's doing is it's stretching this off-center area just enough to pull that apart and make those cells a little bit bigger. Okay. And I think, give it a spin. See if we can clear some more of this paint off and open that up a little bit. That did work. It is opening up considerably and not showing the pillow through it, so that makes me happy. And I'm getting some really cool transparencies on the outer edges that are really pretty. So that should dry really, really nice. One more spin and then I'm done. Okay, covered the edges where I shooshed along the side of the box. And I'm losing daylight really fast. I don't have a lot of light without shadowing, so probably time to wrap it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, really, really pretty. Great color palette. I am very happy with this. Now I can't move this aside, really, to do a flyover, so I want to clean myself up so that I can grab my phone and I'll take you for a flyover. Okay, here we go. My flash is making this really warm, so I will try to get some pictures in a cooler light before it starts to dry. So interestingly enough, the yellow, the opaque yellow and the opaque blue actually thinned a lot. And I think I got it drizzly enough so that it created almost a semi-transparent look. Oh, the sea glass looks so good right there. So I'm gonna wrap it up while I still have daylight so I can clean up my mess, and I'll be back when it's dry. I'm finally getting around to doing the dried results portion of this video. It's been a couple of weeks actually, and I don't love how the cell activator dried in this one. The lines are too thick. It didn't sink. Had I left more paint on instead of spinning it out more, I think it might have sunk. But I think using a slightly thinner consistency with the cell activator is a better idea with the no house paint blooms. But overall, the colors dried really nice, really pretty. The sea glass really kind of showed up in a lot of places and is really pretty. And Athena came out really, really well. That's the gold you see because there was no gold color added. It's just the sheen on top of Athena. But anywho, yeah, I'm not in love with how this dried. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. But I thank you for watching, and I will catch up with you very soon. Bye for now.